take a long, long time. So that by the time those poor viruses initially inoculated into those eggs emerge from the other end, they bear absolutely no resemblance to the strains identified for us to be at risk of in that flu vaccination season. You getting me here? Right, so then enter the dog kidneys, because it can grow far more virus, bigger quantities, much more quickly, and absolutely take care of that gaping hole in the flu vaccine market for when we all start running out. Okay? So, to say that the only way out of this diabolical situation that has been imposed upon us is via a vaccine is a very scary thought. Given that we've been duped into believing this annual flu vaccine, now they try and get people to have it twice in one season because it's so very short term, any effectiveness. Sorry? Oh, and when they're pregnant, it's just terrible. Anyway, you get my point. We are not in a pandemic. We are in a carefully orchestrated pandemic response. And again, anybody can go back through the data, through the World Health Organization, through multiple agencies, and see just how hard they've been trying to get a pandemic off the ground. I mean, they tried with SARS in, what was that, 2011, and failed. This time, they're better prepared. Not with a pandemic virus, mind you, but with a pandemic response. That's the bit they've got in place this time, and that's the bit they're hammering us with. By the way, I am told by the police to remind everybody to socially distance themselves. And my take on that is that we're not idiots. I said to the guy this morning, and they're being very helpful, I said, if anyone hasn't got the message on social distancing by now, they must be under a rock for some time. Once we finish here with the speeches, too, we will be going on a march, and the other message from the police is that because of the large numbers here, go you. We're going to have a police vehicle front and back to escort us down North Terrace. Okay. So, who are the winners in this pandemic response? Big Pharma?
Yes, very much.
Right. The best thing you hear is all of the billions of dollars being poured into Big Pharma all around the globe in this race for a vaccine. Because nothing will get back to normal, according to the experts, until we have a vaccine.
They're criminals.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane. What we're seeing here is a very, very effective capture of the adult vaccine market, and that too has been their goal and agenda for some time now. We've got kids vaccinated. We haven't got the parents. We've got a lot of the parents on board through media and hate speech regarding anti-vaxxers. We've certainly silenced so many people, which is why they haven't been coming out like they are today to protest. So they've got the kids rounded up and vaccinated. They've got the media on board. They've got the threats. They've got the penalties. No subsidies at first, and now you can't even attend. So, like, that's a really big foot coming down on parents everywhere. So that when they have a baby, are they going to have a discussion about vaccines? No, they're under so much pressure. But the adult vaccine market is one they haven't been able to crack. So as they expand requirements for all sorts of workers beyond health workers, we come down with COVID-19, and suddenly everyone needs a flu vaccine in order to enter a nursing home, in order to keep their job. So, I mean, while they talk about this supposed saviour of a COVID vaccine that will need to be at least 30% effective, people, they also refer to the flu vaccine as somewhere between 20 and 50% effective. I mean, are we really buying this?
No.
Continue to buy this? Who's sticking out their arm for a trial? vaccine, people will remember polio, the March of the Dimes. Right, we had polio, we needed a vaccine, there was a big race.
No, you're
Just
good.
turn 5G on.
Yeah, 5G.
Sorry folks. So that last race for a polio vaccine to save the world back then, and that was also a lockdown situation in large parts of the world where, swimming pools, public places were locked down. So they came up with a vaccine, first of all an injected vaccine, and yay, we're going to save the world, but it very soon became apparent that it was causing paralysis.